Okay. Now it's recording.
Welcome to the first episode of Craftastic Live, and we are ready to start.
In 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Today, don't we?
So, hi, we're the Portuguese team. I mean, a part of the Portuguese team. A colleague of us couldn't join us today. And this was supposed to be a live episode about our experience in Craftastic in Romania, but we'll leave the video and the podcast. So this is going to be, the conversation about that. So maybe we should introduce ourselves.
But we are live. If anyone wants to join us, they can do that. So you just miss an opportunity if you're watching this after the fact. So yeah.
For sure.
If anyone in the audience wants to talk, you feel free to do so. Chloe, you want to say something?
Chloe was in our experience as well. She's part of
our project.
The French team. Chloe, say hi for us.
Hi.
How is Paris? How is Paris?
Paris is nice, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah, so we are here to share our experience and our learning outcomes during the project in Târgu Frumos, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, in Romania. I'm not sure if any of you can pronounce it better than me. I'm pretty sure you can. Unfortunately, we don't have any Romanians here willing to talk. We do have Romanians that are not willing to talk. I'm not sure if... Bianca, it's still 5 minutes before your birthday. You could still say something. Come on, you could say something, but it's okay.
Come on, Bianca. Teach our audience something. Oh, no.
Yeah, so some people are shy. They're making excuses and stuff.
It's okay.
It doesn't matter.
So we're going to introduce ourselves. I'm Catarina. I'm from Lisboa in Portugal, and I'm 21. And this project was my second project ever. Yeah. And what about you guys? David?
Well, as for myself, I've been to quite a few. The figure will remain a mystery, but yeah, I'm quite experienced in these kinds of exchange programs and other European Commission Erasmus Plus programs. I've even done volunteering under the European Commission Erasmus program. It was called European Voluntary Service. It is today known as the European Solidarity Corps program that allows people from all over Europe to go to another country and volunteer from anywhere from a few weeks to all the way up to a year, doing volunteering in many different areas. And yeah, this was yet another exchange that I've participated in. And the topic was about arts, crafts, and plastic recycling. And what did we learn? I don't know. I will let the other ones do some a little bit of the introductions before we start.
Moments. I need my moments. I haven't introduced myself.
Yeah, you need your moment. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm Ines. I'm 19 and I'm from Porto, and this was my first project. Go, Joana.
Okay, I'm Joana. I'm 18 and I'm from Porto in Portugal, and this was my third project. So yeah.
So maybe we can start off by explaining what was this kind of project. It was a youth exchange powered by the European Union. So youth exchanges are like experiences for about a week. I think we were there for a little bit more than a week, right?
Yeah, a week and 2 days.
Yeah, it was like 10. Yeah, 8 days or 10 days.
And we do a lot of activities together, a lot of icebreakers, a lot of people from a lot of countries. I think we were almost 45. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was like 7 countries, I think.
Yeah. So the countries were what?
Can you say the countries?
Yeah. I think the countries were okay. Portugal, obviously. Romania, obviously too, France, Czech Republic, what more? Spain,
Italy,
Estonia.
and Greece.
Yeah,
I think
yeah, I think that's all of them.
Yeah, it's actually not obvious at all because some people sometimes forget that in exchange programs you have local participants, and sometimes they're like kind of forgotten, and even sometimes they're not very present. And in this case, they were present. They were with us, and they were actually quite helpful, which is interesting to note. The Romanian volunteers were great participants.
Yeah, there were also volunteers from other countries, from Ireland, from not Spain, but what's the country of the name of the country?
Oh, I have no idea. I actually thought she was from Spain, though.
Oh,
But we have one from Turkey.
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, the volunteers basically help the organization, like the organization of the days, I guess. And if we're lost, like when we were coming to Romania, we didn't go to Bucharest or Cluj-Napoca. We came to a little town, not village. It was quite big, but it was like in the middle of nowhere in Romania. So they came to get us, and they showed us around the hotel, the youth center, all those kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and what did we learn with the project?
So David, maybe you can start off.
About what I learned?
Yeah.
Or about what I didn't learn?
About what the project was about, maybe. And
so, as I said, it's about arts, crafts, and recycling. And the idea was try to combine both and recycle stuff with arts and crafts. And what I learned is that it's quite hard, and it might be naive to expect that we can recycle a lot of stuff with just our, let's say, individual creativity. We need more than that. And what exactly we need is still kind of unknown. I still, but that's the main conclusion I got to. Like something that I already suspected. It's quite hard to just naively try to grab a bunch of plastic, try to make a business out of it, because there was also this idea of this entrepreneurial kind of spirit, and let's also do a business out of it. Let's grab some plastic, create some products, and make money out of it. It's quite hard. We spent a lot of resources on attempting to do this. I don't think we got a positive return on our investment. So I think the time, effort, and money that was spent, it was not clear how much money we spent, because we spent some resources.
The things that we used, like the bottles, the CDs, the earring tools, whatever, like we'll talk a little bit later in depth about what we did, but those things were already provided to us, so we didn't buy any materials. They were just that's why there was an abstraction. We didn't buy, but they were bought. Like the glue, for example, was bought by the organization with funds. So that is an abstraction for us because we don't know how much it cost.
Right? True, but overall, like that's something that you have like around your house, like it's not like
I don't have that stuff.
I think the whole idea I got from the project was like being able to use some materials at home instead of rushing to get to the store to buy. For example, my team at the time, we did earrings and bracelets and necklaces. So our idea was like not having the pressure to go to a boutique store to have something new and nice, because like nowadays it's not all about consumerism, but we feel the urge to have new stuff, to splurge a little bit, and maybe trying to make those at home. It isn't easy at all, like David said, but it has like more feeling to it, But another thing that we experienced and learned about was about entrepreneurship. and how to make it as a business, a local business, I guess, and a small business, and from there to start to grow. But I think the only part that I remained was about the small business part, but like having a store on Instagram or something, like secondhand shops and all kinds of that stuff.
Yeah, so in the end, I believe like sustainability requires a much more serious approach because it's a seriously hard problem to solve, and how to become more efficient in the way you use your resources in your business, I would say. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
So maybe just being artsy and artistic is not enough on a large scale. I mean,
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
on a global scale.
But
Yeah.
it can
Right,
be a
because-
change, in a little change,
It
even
helps.
if it's a little.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking about, okay, this is more towards small businesses, because I'm not, I wasn't expecting going there and to be like, start a whole company here with so many factories and no, it's more local stuff, more small business ideas. But I think about the artsy type thing, I completely agree that I think that art is like, being artsy is not everything, but you need to have so much creativity in order to, in a short amount of time, to accomplish, to use recyclable objects and to make it something totally different. That like, I mean, using a water bottle and transforming it to something that you won't think, okay, this is a water bottle. And I think that's so hard. At least for me, it would be so hard to do that in a short amount of time. I don't know about you guys, but
Yeah, it definitely was a little hard. But the good thing about these, like the projects and all the things that we were doing there, is that it required a lot of creativity. And that's the thing, like we look at something and we don't see nothing more than that. Like you look at a bottle and you don't see more than a bottle. But with this project, you saw more than a bottle, and you took a bottle and you did a lot of stuff with it. And then we like got to sell it. But the seller was like, that thing was more to like spread the message itself. But it was really hard to like come up with a business, come up with a product. Yeah.
Okay.
It was hard.
Maybe, I'm sorry to interrupt. This will be really quick, but I think some of our audience doesn't know that we actually did these kinds of stuff, these crafts, and we sold it like in a fair in the middle of a park.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. That's like, that was the whole goal, I guess, to feel the pressure to like, okay, I need to have something to sell. And it doesn't have to be expensive. It was just like, I need to make something out of nothing, out of an object that is going to waste, and it has to have some value in it. Doesn't have to be a lot. Like some stuff we sold for like 5 lei.
Yeah, there was people that weren't even giving it a price. It was like the cost
Yeah,
price.
yeah, exactly.
Like, if you want to take it for free, you can take it for free.
Yeah,
it was more spreading the message.
Yeah, my team actually, we were like, okay, we weren't giving away stuff for free, but we were like, okay, this will cost how much you think it should cost. So the people were like, the people gave however much lei they wanted to spend on an earrings or a bracelet made of, clippers or something.
Look at this. I got this spoon here. It looks like plastic to me, and I'm pretty sure it's plastic. I just got it today, and I noticed I actually kept it because it feels really nice. Looks like pretty sturdy, pretty strong, and I just kept it. Like I just bought some fruit salad at some place, and I read here it says 100% compostable. I don't think you can read it. It's a bit hard to focus on it, but it says you can read it now. It says 100% compostable, and I just got it today. And then I did some research about compostable plastic, and I found biodegradable plastic. That's insane. I didn't know about this. So there are a lot of new things
Is
coming
it
out.
like
I guess
made by
I didn't know this
paper?
exists.
Is it made like
I don't know. It's pretty strong. It feels like plastic. It completely feels like plastic to me.
But maybe it's because I think in Portugal right now we have like a policy. I'm not 100% sure, but I think we have a new law that's like those kinds of you know, spoons and straws and whatever, it needs to be biodegradable. Like
Yeah,
it
has to be recycled.
Really?
Everything.
yeah now,
Biodegradable plastic. I did not even know it existed,
it
right?
can't
Like
be
biodegradable plastic.
it can't be like one single use plastic, you know. Now
Yeah.
it
But
can be like
this doesn't feel like any cheap at all. It looks really strong. Like I'm gonna keep it. It looks strong. It doesn't look cheap. It's great. It looks like great material. That's why I kept it, actually. Not because it said compostable. I just noticed after. So yeah.
And what about you?
I don't know what to say.
What about you? How did you feel about the experience of selling? What did you sell? What did you guys do? Tell us about your experience.
Yeah, we were in a team together in the visa. It was the same team.
Oh,
So and we did what we did like stuff for the pencils.
yeah, pencil holder,
Or
tape cutter. I don't know the name of it.
yes,
And I don't know. And
and
it
for
was
the rubber.
a smaller holder. Yeah, basically.
And we got a lot of kids in it because they really liked those things, and we sell it to the kids, and it was good. It was a good feeling having like give a kid like he likes that he doesn't care if it's about plastic or it is a bottle. He just likes the thing, and it was really nice, and the experience with the kids was really nice too. And yeah, it brings, I think those types of projects give us aware of things that we didn't know. Like always we think we know some stuff, but we always learn something, and that is the good part in these projects. We always learn something, even if it's not like the theme from the project. We learn so much stuff with other people from other countries and things that we thought is the same in every country and it's not. And that is, I think, the coolest thing in this project.
Yeah, I totally
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And if you actually like, if you know a lot of stuff, a lot of knowledge, you have a lot of knowledge about the topic of the youth exchange or training program that you're signing up to. It's like at least you learn about what's the other people perspective, and how's their country like. And it's so much different looking at the news than talking to young people of kind of like your age about the same topics. That's so cool. Like that's the best part of these programs. It's how you can be better at communication, not only in English, like body language, like everything. Having to show your not your new persona, but to introduce yourself and to get to know a lot of people, to open up. It's not easy at all, even for extroverted people like myself. It's never easy. And
yeah, it literally forces you to get out of your comfort zone, because you're there and you have to like communicate with people, even if you like don't want to or not. Like you're still gonna have to communicate it either way. And for some people it's like easier, for others it's like harder, but it's like really cool because you get to know a lot of people, other cultures. Yeah.
And we learn like accepting others' perspectives, because we all have different perspectives in anything, and we learn to accept that it's okay to have others' perspectives, and we don't think the same. We just yeah.
Also, like one big challenge for me, it's kind of like because we are all together, always in the same places where we don't have like a room only for ourselves. I mean, that would be absurd. We will always sharing it with someone, even if it's someone from our country, so you're kind of like never alone. So it's like a challenge also to like have that organization and to know when do you want your alone time, when do you want to enjoy other people, because it's like the things now, like I just remembered like one big thing about this project is like only 1 week, we only have 1 week to get to know. I mean, of course we can chat later on text or video calls, but it will never be the same. It's so intense, and the feeling of, you know, I think you guys understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, it has a huge impact. Like even though you only get to, like, you're only with people for like a week, it still has a huge impact.
Yeah. Those people that you didn't know, they make a difference in your life, even in 1 week, and that's huge. Like, that's amazing.
That's actually one hard part of, like, a hard part of the project is like in the beginning and like you don't know people and stuff, and then you kind of start to get affected, and like by the end when you're like actually like know them and stuff, you like have to say bye. Like we can still be connected, but like that is not the same thing. It's definitely not the same thing.
So in the end, I guess the conclusion is that it is an experience that is impossible to replicate ever again.
Yeah.
It is unique in that sense.
And I have an advice for who wants to join youth exchanges and others projects, is going without expectations. I think just going in open minds and without expectation will be like the best time in your life. Just go and be open-minded for everything. I think that's
thinking that anything can happen really, like it's a really good preparation to go on these trips, because when at least when we were like on the trip, like on plane, bus, train, everything, my expectations were low. So like, okay, this can go so bad, and then in the end of the trip it's like, okay, maybe it wasn't that bad, even if our trip was like 48 hours. But it's,
I don't even want to talk about that.
You grow in some ways, in some ways you grow personally with even with the trip.
Yeah, because like we actually, I'm not lying, we did a 48-hour trip, and like maybe if we knew that our trip was going to be 48 hours, we weren't as comfortable with going. But I mean, it was a part of it. And in the end of that trip, when we were in Romania, I mean, some people can get so uptight and so angry about little things, but it's like, okay, I'm already here. Why am I going to?
You're stuck. You're stuck there.
Yeah, I'm not going to be grumpy, and that's not. I cannot make that as my first impression for like 40 people from everywhere in Europe, and that's my.
And not everything is gonna be perfect. Not everything is gonna be like a dream trip, but it's the good thing of traveling and doing these projects is experiencing all types of energies and trips and things like that.
Yeah.
And actually, like sometimes when things go wrong, we know that the week is very intense, and like a lot of people don't get enough sleep. I know I didn't get enough sleep during that week. And
sure.
We're like, okay, that's a mistake, and that's okay. If you're sorry about it, like it's not like we judge. What?
Sorry.
What?
sorry. Sorry.
You know that this is on tape. You know that it's going to be published, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay. I know, I'm joking. But what was I saying? It's like, I think people are so open-minded in these trips, in these projects, because people know that in the end of the week, especially, people are tired. People are physically and emotionally tired, socially tired. So something
It
can go
is.
wrong. But so what?
It is tiring. Like we don't like it is tiring. Like 1 week, it is mentally and physically tiring. But in the end, you feel like a good feeling, like a compliment, compliment.
Like a reward.
Yeah, exactly. In the end, you feel good.
Yeah. And it's not only about, okay, we get our youth pass and okay, it's one thing to add on your CV. No, you actually gain a lot of knowledge, like, and in your day-to-day, I mean, I can talk about myself. Like, I noticed that I thought that I recycled a lot, and now I notice, okay, maybe I don't recycle as much as I should. Even though I think I still recycle a lot. It's like, okay, maybe I'm putting some stuff in the garbage when I wasn't really supposed to. And also, yeah, and the social experiment, I mean, that's super rewarding.
No, that's a good topic. Did anyone change habits because of like what they learned on the project?
Yeah,
I'm-
I think
I'm-
little things.
I'm not sure I did.
You didn't change anything. I changed.
don't
I
think so.
started using more like reusable bottles. I noticed in Romania, because it was so like hot, every place that we would go, I would like just buy a new water bottle. I'd be like, I don't care, like
Alright.
it's too hot, I'm just gonna buy a water
Because
bottle.
it was really hot. I mean,
It
come
was
on.
really hot. Like
You can't judge
we
it.
from Portugal, we're not used to like 36, 40 degrees. Like
And there was no shadow ever. Like,
yeah,
there was no shadow.
like even in the shadow, we were sweating. Like we
Yeah.
it just couldn't. And yeah, I would
One in the morning with a band.
Oh my
And
God.
Like, it's not like I want to shit on this project, but I went to another one after this one, and it was not even about plastic or recycling. I see I got some reactions. I got some reactions here, but this is an unfiltered experience here. And I went to Bulgaria, and they were pretty strict on, like, we were composting everything. We
What was the
only had
project
2
about?
showers. It was about social justice, and it was about storytelling for social justice. It was mostly about writing stories and stuff like that. But yeah, we were barely using any plastic. It's like it was completely different. Like you saw what happened. Like, just after the coffee break, for example, you'd see a lot of waste. You know, like every morning, and then every afternoon, you see a lot of waste in the kitchen, especially, right? Plastic, all kinds of stuff. Here it was like, things were much more organized, and we were not consuming a lot either. And actually, I bought something that is very interesting. I bought during when I was in Bulgaria, I bought this deodorant, which is made out of a rock. I can show you guys. I'm gonna get it. Keep talking while I talk.
okay, it's just
Okay,
like,
so David just decided to do his dissemination about Bulgaria. No, I'm joking. Actually, I wanted to show you something, and Chloe is here. So look what I have.
Yeah, so I got this deodorant. I don't want to do any product placement, so I'm not going to show the brand here.
like that.
But the active ingredient of this is called alum crystal or alum rock, and this is a crystal, and this lasts a long time.
Wait, let me
So you'll be using way less plastic.
I'm sorry, David.
I don't know why you think this is so funny. This is very interesting because it's completely natural. It's not even from animals, so it's completely vegan, and it's just a crystal.
That's
just
really
a rock.
cool. Yeah,
It's
that's
really
actually
cool.
Really cool.
Cause yeah, it has nothing toxic here, and it will last much longer. So yeah, of course it's not going to smell nice. It's not, it's not as easy to apply. You need to put some water here and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, it is interesting. It's pretty sustainable. It's a mineral source. It's a mineral basically.
And where did you buy it? In Bulgaria?
I bought it in Bulgaria. I don't know if you can find it in Portugal. You might be able to, but I just got it there.
What company?
Wait, what is that? Can you tell
it actually says vegan here.
What's
I don't want to do any product placement here or promote any brands.
Okay,
I just want to say
right on the chat.
This is literal. This is one ingredient. It's called ammonium alum, sometimes called alum rock. It's okay. I just did it. I just showed it. Okay. It was my mistake. I
was going to say that you can write it on the chat and like people
I can.
like it won't see that afterwards. Like it's okay. You can just write
I can send it to you later. But the point is this ingredient here, ammonium alum. That's what it's composed out of. So.
Okay, so before you interrupted me, like in your little break, I was what?
Sorry.
No, that's why we were laughing so hard. It's okay. You didn't know. It's okay. So Chloe actually did this. It's supposed to be, I don't know what the name of this is.
A fan.
Yeah, a fan. I was thinking about a fan, but
it's the same thing.
And it's like a type of fish that you find it in Asia, I guess. And it says fish in the back in Chinese. And I think it's beautiful. Thank you so much, Chloe. I bought it. Like she didn't give it to me, I bought it. So you can't say it wasn't a present. But it kind of is. And it's really cool.
Yeah, we did make some things like that too in the project, doing the project with plastic and stuff. Workshops.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before like questions or?
I think I have to add the organizations, even from the Romanian one and the Portugal one. The Romanian one was really a good organization, host organization, because it was really helpful. Miaela was a really good host, because every time we needed help, she was ready to help us. And yeah.
Yeah, and I got the vaccine there, so.
And he didn't pass out. He didn't have fever. So.
Yeah,
I didn't pass out. I passed out some other time, but yeah.
Oh, he did have a reaction. I was gonna say he didn't have a reaction, but he did have a reaction. Good. He did feel a little
some
wonky,
on and off.
I cannot.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. This was a private joke moment. But yeah.
Okay, so
that's it.
Maybe
conclusion.
I think we're done here. Let's go for the after party.
No, maybe people have like questions.
If you have questions, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna have a gaming night. I'm gonna have a gaming night, and anyone can join.
Okay, so does anybody have any questions?
You can write if you don't want to talk.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
And people just left.
Okay.
Okay, it's done. Okay, bye.
Chloe, please give us a question.
How's she gonna? What the fuck is she gonna?
I need to beep this video.
She was on the project. I'm sorry.
Don't beep it. Let's go.
Raw.
I mean, I was there. I see everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did you learn something, Chloe? Did you learn something in your opinion? You can give your opinion about the project. It can be different from.
No. Like, what's her question? She asked us first.
Oh, sorry. Okay, go ahead.
What's your question, Chloe?
No, I said you don't have question because I was there over there also. So I don't.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the Portuguese view is different. I don't know. Well,
do you want to like share
Yeah, we'll ask you. What did you learn?
progress. What did you? It's kind of a hard question.
Yes.
Come on, Chloe. Just
Let's not put pressure.
I didn't hear the question.
Do you want to? No. Do you want to talk about the project and like? Do you have a different like view on the project than us?
yeah.
No, I think it's the same. I think
it's
I
true.
discovered it's my first project, first youth exchange, and I think it was nice because I've met some new people. I mean, in friends or something like this, it's not that I'm going to ask people, oh, where are you from? Oh, what did you learn? Something like that. So I think over there, I learned to talk with many different people and to see different people, so different culture. And what I liked the most, I think, was the intercultural night when we learn about different countries. I think that was nice. And there's also we could have tasted different dishes from different countries, because I mean, normally I think in France also I don't go to some restaurant like this or like that if I don't know about it, because I won't know how to pick about what food to take.
Oh my God, you're talking about the food. I just remembered we missed Italy. We didn't say Italy. So yeah, Italy was there too. And I remember because of the food. It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good most days. I think every day.
Yeah.
It's pretty good overall.
Yeah.
It's just that we're probably not used to it because it's different. It's just different.
Yeah. And it happens I think in most of the projects, it happens this in intercultural nights. We learn from other countries stuff, and we eat some things from there. And it's really cool because it's food.
Yeah, that wasn't not really an activity like out of the project, which was like really cool because we got to do like something different. It's not only just about the Craftastic, like the environment stuff. We also got to do that, which was really important, kind of, because we got to learn other countries, other cultures, and it kind of like helps the environment to like socialize with people and stuff. And yeah, those like little moments kind of embraced more the moments, because that's when we were more like together and got to socialize more, get to know each other. Yeah.
So I think we're closing our show, right?
Yeah,
we are.
Yeah, I guess we're off.
Okay, so yes, Rana, tell.
I was just going to say, if you have like idea, if you want to go in a youth exchange, just go. You'll be fun. You're gonna learn a lot of stuff.
Yeah, just go.
Yeah, just don't be like, oh, do I go? Do I not go? Just go.
Try not to create expectations. Try not to compare projects too.
Yeah,
they're all gonna be
don't
different.
compare.
I think
completely different from each other.
Come on, I just did that.
You should have been, because they're all different. Everything is different. Completely different.
No, I was providing perspective.
True. That's
Come on.
Because you go and you don't know what you're expecting. You can expect literally anything. So but at the end,
it's always different.
You get out of your comfortable zone. You get more responsible because you're there by yourself. Like, so I think it's
you don't need to be scared. Like you go, you don't go by yourself.
No, it's not scary at all, because you always have
a team. Like if you want to be alone, you can be alone. If you want some help, like I'm sure that someone is going to help you. Like people are very open-minded and very kind-hearted when they go on this project, because we're going to meet a lot of people with different cultures. We never know what we're going to expect, because we can't live at every country at once. And even if we think, oh yeah, I know this country, is like being with people living with people from those countries, it's not the same, but it's way better in this way. And I think just one thing that's really good at, like, be really well informed. Like, of course, what they're saying is like, okay, sign up if you want to, don't be like with second guesses, but like There's also some people that go like on a high when they start these kinds of experiences, and you shouldn't sign up just like, okay, I'm going abroad, okay, let's go. No, you need to be well informed what you're going to do, what you're signing up for, what kind of project it is. I mean, so many things, where it is, if you're going to do a 48-hour trip, if not.
Because that was a good experience. Like I remember when I was in the train, for example, I was like cussing everyone out. I was like, oh my God, like what did I get myself into? And at the end, I was like, it was cool because you learn from the experience, you know?
At the end, it's like, okay, I survived this. I can survive anything.
I can survive for sure. But it was funny. I got good memories from the trip, the 14-hour trip. It was really cool.
So yeah, conclusion, recycle everything that you can. Craft. No, but actually like educate yourself on what kind of materials you can recycle. And there's a lot of YouTube videos, DIY stuff. There's so much information out there.
And what you can do. There's a lot of like simple stuff where you can start with.
Just type and a lot of things will show up. And don't have second guesses about a project that you're really interested in, like in the place or in the topic. And I don't know if someone else wants to say anything, but also like special thanks again to our organizations that made this possible.
Yeah.
Embaixada da Juventude and Ateneris, or oh, she has a t-shirt.
Make some promo.
Yes.
And the Romanian organization, I'm not.
Yeah, Super Tineri.
Yeah, Super Tineri.
Yeah,
I think it's like that.
Yeah.
So if someone else wants to add something, so we can play PUBG.
No, I was just gonna say that we're gonna post this, so if anyone has questions, just comment whatever we're gonna post, or contact our organization or whatever organization you're interested. Because we made this whole thing in English, so anyone can like see it.
I'm ready for the game night.
Okay, so in the comments,
That's it.
if you want to play PUBG one day with us in a like just write it in the comments. Okay.
Or Among Us, or Pac-Man.
Among Us.
We'll make it team.
Or
Among Us,
Tetris.
Yeah, totally. Okay. I think I'm going to end the tape now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
See you guys.